Welcome back to ABCGH Spoilers channel. Today, we're diving deep into the intricate web of power struggles, betrayals, and shocking revelations in Port Charles. Tensions are at an all-time high, and every character is caught in a whirlwind of emotional turmoil, strategic maneuvering, and dangerous encounters. Stick with us as we unpack every twist and turn in this jam-packed episode of General Hospital. Drew Quartermaine, a man on the edge. The drama kicks off with Drew Quartermaine, who finds himself trapped in a suffocating situation, with tension mounting around him like an impenetrable fog. Drew has always been a fighter, a survivor of countless challenges, but this time, the walls seem to be closing in faster than he can react. Could this crisis stem from his complicated past with Carly Spencer and Michael Corinthos, or is there something far more sinister brewing in the shadows? Maybe a betrayal is at play, someone close to him might be working against him. He's no stranger to conflict, especially when it comes to business or personal entanglements, but this time, the stakes feel higher than ever. Will Drew manage to break free from this pressure cooker, or will the weight of the past finally catch up with him? Willow's custody nightmare, the fear of losing everything. Meanwhile, Willow Corinthos is a woman teetering on the edge of panic. Her anxiety skyrockets after a tense conversation with Martin Gray, whose desperate efforts to dig up incriminating information on Michael Corinthos have hit a frustrating dead end. Willow is no stranger to adversity, but the thought of losing custody of her children shakes her to her core. She's fought tirelessly for stability, only to find herself facing a potential legal battle that could destroy everything she's worked so hard to protect. Could an unexpected alliance be the answer to her predicament, or will she be forced to take drastic action to ensure that she doesn't lose her family? Martin's warning lingers in her mind, gnawing away at her sense of security. Willow knows she has to act fast, but what move should she make next? The possibility of a custody fight looms like an ominous storm cloud, threatening to consume her peaceful life in a tidal wave of legal chaos. Kai and Trina's date night, a disaster waiting to happen? Meanwhile, Trina Robinson confides in Jocelyn Jacks about an unexpected invitation from Kai Taylor. At first, she brushes it off as nothing more than casual fun, just another night out with someone who caught her interest. But what she doesn't realize is that Kai has far more elaborate plans in mind, setting the stage for an unforgettable Valentine's Day evening. But while romance might be in the air, so is danger. Cyrus Renault has been nursing a grudge against Kai ever since their heated confrontation at Charlie's pub. The powerful and ruthless villain doesn't let insults slide, and now, he's eyeing revenge. Could this date night take a horrifying turn? With General Hospital teasing an unexpected and shocking twist, all signs point to Cyrus making his move in a way no one sees coming. Trina might think she's heading toward an evening of light-hearted romance, but in reality, she could be walking straight into the lion's den. Cyrus Renault, the hunter on the prowl. As one of Port Charles's most feared and unpredictable figures, Cyrus Renault is a man on a mission. He's always 10 steps ahead, calculating his next move with chilling precision. But with tensions running high and enemies lurking in every corner, even he isn't untouchable. Now, whispers are circulating about who his next target will be. Will it be Elizabeth Baldwin, whose involvement in an independent investigation is quickly leading her closer to uncovering dangerous secrets? Or will he set his sights on a different adversary entirely? With Port Charles already on edge due to his presence, every citizen is at risk. A single wrong move could set off a catastrophic chain reaction. The question remains, how far will Cyrus go to protect his empire and silence those who stand in his way? A surprise visit, Sasha's mysterious meeting with Jason. At the Port Charles Police Department, tensions take another unexpected turn when Sasha Gilmore Corbin makes an unannounced visit to Jason Morgan. Her appearance sends shockwaves through the station, raising eyebrows and deepening suspicions. Why is Sasha visiting Jason? And why now, of all times? Could this be part of a bigger scheme, or is she simply following her heart? One thing's for sure, Max Scorpio isn't buying it. He watches the interaction closely, sensing that something isn't quite right. Adding another layer to the mystery, Jason continues to play the role of Sasha's baby daddy, but how long can they keep up this act? And more importantly, why is Jason so invested in maintaining this charade? The answers may be more explosive than anyone expects. The truth behind Jason's detainment, Anna's strategic game. Anna Devane has always been a force to be reckoned with, but this time, she's making moves that even some of her closest allies question. Max Scorpio is relentless, grilling Anna about the legitimacy of the case against Jason. But Anna, always a master strategist, finally reveals the real reason behind Jason's detainment. She's keeping him locked up to prevent him from eliminating Cyrus Renault himself. She needs time to gather the ironclad evidence needed to put Cyrus behind bars for good. With Jason stuck in the interrogation room, Cyrus is temporarily safe. But Anna knows she's working against the clock. How long can she stall before Jason takes matters into his own hands? Carly confronts Sonny, a custody agreement full of secrets. Across town, Carly Spencer is left reeling when Sonny Corinthos drops a major bombshell. He's reached a custody agreement with Ava Jerome regarding their daughter, Avery Corinthos. Sonny insists that this is what's best for Avery, but Carly senses something deeper lurking beneath his words. Her instincts tell her that Sonny isn't being fully transparent, and she's determined to get to the bottom of it. Could Sonny's recent health struggles be playing a role in his sudden willingness to compromise? Has he been forced into this agreement due to outside pressure? Carly refuses to sit idly by while something feels off. If Sonny is hiding something, she's going to dig until she finds the truth, no matter what it takes. Jason's last hope, the battle for evidence. Finally, we return to Jason Morgan, whose fate is hanging in the balance. With Elizabeth Baldwin and Lucky Spencer working tirelessly to uncover the evidence needed to take down Cyrus Renault, the stakes have never been higher. This is a race against time. If they can secure the right proof, they might be able to dismantle Cyrus' empire for good. But if they fail, Jason could remain trapped, and Cyrus would continue his reign of terror unchecked. Will justice finally prevail? Or will Cyrus find a way to slither out of trouble yet again? Only time will tell. That's a wrap on today's explosive GH spoilers. Port Charles is a powder keg, ready to explode, and the fallout is going to be devastating. With shocking betrayals, brewing romances, and dangerous secrets lurking around every corner, this is 1 week of General Hospital you don't want to miss. Next, we're diving into the latest casting updates, shocking betrayals, and dangerous schemes unraveling in General Hospital. From unexpected romantic entanglements to deadly threats looming over Port Charles, this week is set to be packed with jaw-dropping moments. Stay tuned as we break down every twist and turn coming your way. Will Willow and Martin clash over her custody case? Our story begins with Michael E. Knight reprising his role as Martin Gray in the upcoming Monday, February 17th episode. Martin has been serving as Willow Tate Corinthos' legal counsel, but it seems their attorney-client relationship may be hitting a rough patch. Willow has been fighting tooth and nail for her children's well-being, but tensions are starting to flare between her and Martin. Could it be that she doesn't agree with his legal strategy? The latest previews suggest that something Martin tells Willow will leave her visibly disturbed, perhaps even furious. If Willow begins to doubt Martin's competence or intentions, could she start looking elsewhere for legal advice? A custody battle is a delicate affair, and any misstep could cost her everything. With Michael Corinthos still recovering from his brush with death, Willow is under immense pressure to secure a stable future for her children. Will she trust Martin, or could their disagreement lead to a major turning point in the case? Jack Brennan takes center stage and Carly Spencer's attention. Meanwhile, fans can look forward to more screen time for Chris McKenna, who recently took over the role of Jack Brennan. Over the course of the week, Jack will make a bold move to pursue Carly Spencer romantically, a development that will play out on Tuesday, February 18th, and Wednesday, February 19th. Carly, still reeling from her complicated history with Sonny, may not be in the best place for a new relationship, but when has that ever stopped General Hospital from throwing characters into unexpected romantic entanglements? While Jack's feelings seem genuine, there's something about his timing that feels suspicious. Could his sudden interest in Carly be part of a bigger scheme? Perhaps something linked to his work as a WSB agent? By Friday, February 21st, Jack is set to be in full damage control mode, so whatever happens earlier in the week will surely lead to some kind of fallout. Will Carly let her guard down, or will she see right through Jack's charm? With so much deception in Port Charles, it's hard to know who to trust. Cyrus Renault's next target, who's in the crosshairs? Speaking of trust, one man that no one in Port Charles can afford to trust is Cyrus Renault, whose reign of terror shows no signs of slowing down. As we move into the week of February 17th to 21st, Cyrus will continue to wreak havoc, and GH spoilers suggest he'll make his presence felt in Monday's episode. For weeks, Port Charles has been living in fear as Cyrus has been on a murderous rampage, claiming lives with calculated precision. His latest victims have included Sam McCall, whose shocking death left fans in disbelief. But Cyrus wasn't satisfied with it. He made sure to go after Dex Heller as well, first by stabbing the new cop and later by injecting digitalis into his fore, a cold and calculated move to ensure his demise. If that weren't enough, Cyrus also attempted to kill Michael Corinthos, who was already in a vulnerable state after suffering third-degree burns. If not for Dr. Isaiah Gannon and the expert team at GH, Michael might not have made it. But now the question is, who is next on Cyrus' hit list? Port Charles residents should brace themselves for yet another devastating attack, and GH fans should prepare for the possibility of yet another tragic character exit. If history has taught us anything, it's that Cyrus never stops until he gets what he wants. Could someone finally take him down before he claims another life? A city on edge, the fallout of Cyrus attacks. With so many shocking events unfolding, the tension in Port Charles is higher than ever. Families are being torn apart, alliances are shifting, and danger lurks in every corner. Willow Corinthos is standing at a crossroads, unsure of whether she can trust Martin Gray to secure her future. Jack Brennan is stepping into the spotlight, but his true motives remain unclear. Cyrus Renault is preparing for his next move, and with each passing day, more people are in jeopardy. As we count down to the week of February 17th to 21st, one thing is clear. No one is safe in Port Charles. The body count is rising, trust is in short supply, and at any moment, everything could change. Next. Welcome back to ABC GH Spoilers Channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most explosive storylines unfolding in Port Charles. General Hospital is setting the stage for heartbreak, betrayals, and rekindled romances, and no one is safe from the emotional fallout. Willow Corinthos is about to have her world shattered, but who will be there to pick up the pieces? Stay tuned as we analyze the drama and uncover how these upcoming twists will change the landscape of Port Charles forever. Romantic shakeups, will Willow turn to Chase for comfort? With so much turmoil ahead, one big question remains: who will Willow Corinthos turn to after Drew Quartermaine breaks her heart? While Willow's relationship with Drew has been strong, there are storm clouds on the horizon. Her belief in his honesty and integrity has put him on an unrealistic pedestal, making it all the more devastating when she learns the truth. The GH writers have been laying the groundwork for a heartbreaking betrayal, and when the bomb drops, Willow will be left reeling. Enter Harrison Chase. Chase and Willow have been reconnecting lately, and the show might use their established bond to provide her with emotional support. But could that friendship lead to something more? With Chase's marriage on shaky ground due to Brooklyn Quartermaine's secrets, he might find himself drawn back to Willow in a way that reignites old feelings. Could this heartbreak actually open the door for Willow to rekindle a love she thought was long gone? Or will she push everyone away in an attempt to deal with the pain alone? Either way, Port Charles is about to witness some serious romantic turmoil. Chase's marriage crisis, the fallout from Brooklyn's deception. Speaking of Harrison Chase, his world is about to be turned upside down as well. Brooklyn Quartermain and Dante Falconeri's long-hidden secret is about to come to light, and the repercussions will be massive. At the center of the drama is Giovanni Gio Palmieri, the child that Brooklyn and Dante secretly placed for adoption. This revelation is bound to shake Chase to his core. Trust is the foundation of any marriage, and once he learns what Brooklyn has been hiding, will their love survive the betrayal? With Chase feeling emotionally abandoned, Willow may become an even stronger presence in his life. If Brooklyn's lies drive a wedge between them, it wouldn't be surprising to see Chase seeking solace in Willow's arms. Could this be the moment that reignites their long-lost love? The GH writers love to complicate love triangles, and this could be the perfect setup for a Chase, Brooklyn, and Willow love tangle that will keep viewers on edge for months. Willow's devastation, the betrayal that changes everything. As much as Willow has been devoted to Drew Quartermain, it's clear that their love is built on a fragile foundation. The cracks are already forming, and soon, they'll be impossible to ignore. The more Willow speaks about Drew's honesty and faithfulness, the more obvious it becomes that she's being set up for a devastating betrayal. When the truth about Drew's past relationship with Nina Reeves comes out, Willow will be blindsided. She has been living in an illusion, thinking she was Drew's priority all along, but the truth is far more complicated. What will hurt even more is the realization that Drew has been keeping this secret from her all along. Honesty is everything to Willow, and this revelation might be enough to shatter her trust completely. Could she ever forgive Drew for this deception? Or will this be the end of their relationship for good? If Drew's betrayal isn't enough, the fact that he slept with Willow's own mother will likely push her over the edge. Nina Reeves. The mother-daughter bond that could crumble. Just when Nina Reeves thought she was finally building a meaningful relationship with her daughter, everything could come crashing down. Nina was on the verge of confessing her past relationship with Drew to Willow, but at the last second, she backed out. While she might have temporarily saved herself from Willow's wrath, the truth won't stay buried forever. If someone else exposes the secret, it could destroy the fragile mother-daughter bond they've worked so hard to build. Willow has been through so much when it comes to finding and accepting Nina as her mother. She's finally let her guard down, but this betrayal could push her to cut ties completely. If Willow feels both Drew and Nina have been deceiving her, she might see them both as nothing more than selfish liars who never truly had her best interests at heart. The emotional fallout will be devastating, and Nina may end up losing the daughter she fought so hard to claim. The secrets that could tear Port Charles apart. Secrets have a way of surfacing at the worst possible moments, and GH is about to set off a chain reaction of heartbreak, betrayals, and relationship implosions. Drew Quartermain's hidden romance with Nina is about to become public knowledge. How will this affect his relationship with Willow? Will she ever be able to forgive him? Nina and Willow's fragile mother-daughter bond is on the verge of total collapse. Can their relationship survive such a major deception? Harrison Chase's marriage is heading for disaster as Brooklyn's past actions come back to haunt her. Could this push Chase back into Willow's arms? As we move into the next phase of these storylines, it's clear that no love story is safe in Port Charles. Hearts will be broken, alliances will be shattered, and the ripple effects will be felt far and wide. Final thoughts: what's next for Willow and the others? As General Hospital prepares to shake up multiple relationships, fans should brace themselves for an emotional roller coaster. Willow is going to experience heartbreak like never before, and the choices she makes next will shape her future. Will she find solace in Chase and rekindle their old love? Will she cut ties with Drew and Nina for good? Will Brooke Lynn be able to salvage her marriage with Chase after her long-hidden secret is exposed? One thing's for sure, love in Port Charles is never simple, and the drama is just getting started.